Hello, everyone. It's Pat. Welcome back to my channel. Today's the 20th of December, and I'm coming on today with our holiday messages. For this, we're coming into the holiday time. It's a couple things going on, actually. So tomorrow is the winter solstice. For those of us here in the Northern Hemisphere, after this, our days start to get longer again, which will be nice to look forward to. We also just finished out a period of, we had Mercury retrograde that ended on the 15th. So Mercury went direct on the 15th at the same time that we had a full moon. So there's been some heavy duty energies kind of working with us at this time, but it's also the holidays and a time when we're trying to celebrate despite all the kind of craziness that's going on in the world. So I pulled some cards for us today to, kind of go into this holiday week. I apologize. I don't know when I know Christmas is coming up this week or next week. I'm not up on when Hanukkah took place this year or some of the other holiday celebrations, but it's just holiday time. So here we go. Initially, I picked out a couple of Archangel cards to see what they had to say to us. And we got Hello from Heaven with Archangel Azrael and Clairsentience with Archangel Raguel. I'm sorry. So what it says to me is, obviously at the holiday time, we're remembering our loved ones who've passed on and they're visiting us. Okay. So you might get some reminders of them. They're trying to maybe find their way through to you. Okay. And sometimes even seeing this card and watching this video, if you've been wondering and asking, hey, mom or dad, or whatever loved one has passed for you, is that you, that's leaving me messages? Consider this a confirmation. Okay. They're saying hello to you. Our loved ones in spirit aren't very far away. And I always like to remind people that they are our loved ones. And love is the one thing that in the universe that it doesn't die. It doesn't go away. It continues on when we leave our physical body and go back to the consciousness or existing as pure consciousness in spirit. So that love is still there. Anyways, so they are here saying hello to you. And Raguel's reminder is just to pay attention to and honor your feelings about that. If you're feeling a little sad and low, it's okay. Take some time out to honor yourself. The holidays are meant to be a festive time, very uplifting, happy. We're trying to spread peace, joy, and love. And all those things are important. And staying positive is always important. But we all have times where we need to process our feelings, and that's okay. Take a little time out for yourself. If you have some recurring feelings especially if you have some recurring feelings coming up, maybe take some time to write or journal them. But anyways, the archangels are alerting us to the fact, and this coming week might be a little bit emotional for us. We have some of our loved ones around us, our loved ones in spirit. And so if you feel them around, say hello to them. Hello, I miss you. I love you. Okay. All right. Now I pulled from the Archangel Gabriel cards for this reading because Gabriel, obviously for a lot of us, is the angel that was very involved in Christianity and bringing messages about the coming birth of Christ. But Gabriel's also an archangel who's very much involved in other mystic spiritual texts. Okay. So I called upon this angel for messages for us in this coming week. So we have authenticity, which is just be yourself. Okay. Be true to you. And, just being you is enough for the situation that you are in. Okay. And, it's an important reminder, I guess, as we go into family situations where, the dynamics are a little different. Okay. So a reminder to just be yourself, be true to yourself, and be true to the truth of who you are as you can. Okay. But it's also a time to pay attention to our dreams. This is because it's that time where it's the end of the year and we're starting to, excuse me, look ahead to what we want to create in the new year. Okay. What our dreams are. Even though there's all sorts of craziness going on in the political world, in the world at large, excuse me, I'm going to duck out here for a minute and get my water. Here we go. Always good to have water nearby. It's still important for us to pay attention to our dreams for ourselves. And because when we get inspired, maybe what we want to bring to the world and what we want to do with our lives is going to have an important impact on, future generations or people around us or what have you. So it's time to pay attention to that. There was a wonderful book that was written by Mark Allen. I think he called it The Millionaire Course. He also has another one with a different title based on a similar thing. And one of his exercises is to write out your ideal scene, is what he calls it. You can imagine that either in the coming year or maybe a few years have passed and everything has gone as ideally as it could have. What does your life look like? It's a great practice to really think of what you'd ideally want. And I know a lot of people at this time of year start to make message boards, okay, to work with the law of attraction, okay, because that's a big part of how all that works. Paying attention to what you ideally would like for yourself, the feeling that would bring you, okay, and just really taking a look at it. They're also letting us know that time management is going to be a key part of. It's a time where we've got a lot going on. We have to get our gifts ready. We're going to events. We're meeting up with family, friends, coordinating a lot of things. So there's going to be quite a bit of time management and coordination that's going on in these next couple of weeks. That's going to be really important. So that's some of the stuff that we have coming up in this coming week. Now I'm going to pull from the fairies because the fairies are just fun. They're all about fun and frolic. And they, like to kick things up a bit, stir things up a bit with music and play. So let's see what's going on with them. I'm not sick, I promise. It's a dry cough that comes up every so often. Okay, let's see. Fairies, what are your messages for us going into these holidays? Kindness, okay. I mean, stands to reason, but so become aware of. I feel like that's more of a become aware of and look for the random acts of kindness that go on. Because, we'll probably see a lot of those. Acknowledge them when they're given to you and maybe extend them to other people. So let's see, what else do they want us? Fairies, what else do we need to? Ooh, that one spilled out. Beauty. We're getting spiffed up. Sometimes we do get spiffed up when we're going to holiday parties. But this is also about your inner beauty, okay? We all have an inner beauty that radiates from us when we are our authentic self. The real us shines, okay? And sure, this is about, certainly paying attention to what I call spiffing ourselves up. Making sure we have the nice clothes that are ironed and looking good, etc. Getting our hair done, what have you. But it also speaks to our inner beauty. When you're authentic, your inner beauty shines. And that is what matters, Many of us have a sparkly personality. So let's see. Anything else for us, fairies, in this coming, as we enter this end of December? Maybe you're getting yourself some beauty treatments too. Let's see. Connect with nature. Well, so it's always a message that it's very healthy to get outside. But we might, some of us, depending on what your weather is like where you are, we might be having to deal with nature, whether we want to or not, with storms that may come in, things like that. But, for those of you in snow-ridden areas and maybe you like the snow, it's time to get out and play, because the fairies are about that. Connect with nature to rejuvenate yourself. Getting out in the fresh air is, uplifting. It helps you get better sleep. It, in general, contributes to our well-being in so many ways. So anyways, those are some of the messages we have going into our holiday week. I hope some of these resonated with you. And, please feel free to leave a comment below if there's something that spoke to you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your viewership. And I look forward to speaking with you again soon. If I don't get on before the actual holiday itself, I hope you have a lovely and peaceful and joyful holiday. Thank you, everyone. Take care.